Vibe. Vibe. Y'all know the vibe. You know it's dreycosting. Alright, so there, let's go and take it easy, yeah? You understand? There, let's go and take it easy. You know, just speak up everybody. Log in on the live and all of that. You understand? Alright, so bear with me today, guys. Bear with me today. I use a new software. Yeah. Still I try to get used to it and all of that. So that's how I kinda start late. Just type something in the chat. Anybody. So I can see how vibe like how the software work and all of that. I can type a full stop, hello, morning, evening, anything I don't want to type. Yeah, so I just can see what's going on. Alright. Patricia said good afternoon. Alright, so you see the vibe in the chat, right? It's a good afternoon. Alright, good afternoon to you too. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's a nice test. Alright, so big up. So I try the other thing right and now. You know, I try to bring a whole different user experience to you guys. So I try a whole of vibes off of the Streamlabs. Always I use StreamYard. So that's I try a whole of vibes off of the Streamlabs and so before I pay for the software. So just give me the feedback. Let me know if the stream lag. Let me know if the audio good, the visual good, and all of them things in the world. I got show the live and all of that. Yeah. So as I said, just be here for today. Just a catch a vibe on it, right? So let's see. So I'm gonna start share screen, right? And just take it from this. So you understand? Alright, so just take it a day at a time. Take it a day at a time. Alright, so share screen and see the vibe on it. Alright, vibe. Talk to me how the share screen look. Alright, so that's a whole of vibe. Yeah, understand. Somebody type something in the chat again. Let me test the chat. Let me know 17 alright. You get me? Alright. Seeing like the share screen I work alright. Just a chat now. I don't really know if that's up and running. I guess I'll know shortly. good. Alright, I don't know why my chat box now come up. Alright. Bam, good. Alright, so big up everybody for them patience and all of that, yeah? Just doing something real quick. And take it from this, it's a background color. We show a message. Try the delay. Let me try white. So this work. Get nothing from it. Alright, now I get nothing out of the track box yet, so guess me figure that out another time. Alright, without a delay still, we'll kick it off. Alright. Just a quick question before you start. Could you tell me on GU monthly chart, when does the time frame officially turn bullish? Oh, so my chatter come up now. Alright, chatter come up now. I was wondering if this thing is working or not. Alright. Me answer the view section, me answer the chat section. Alright, so it seems like it working now. Bear me guys. I'm new to this, I'm try to get an understanding and up to date with it. So alright, so the first is a GU. So it seems like everything will work. So once again, I use a new software, I try to bring a better user experience to you guys. If there's a situation where anything is lagging, whether the sound or the audio, the visual, the share screen, just let me know so I can adjust as I go along. As I said, we'll just try to bring a whole different vibe to you guys. Alright, so the person say Patricia, they want to know GU. Alright, so you know GU. Just hold a quick vibe on GU first. Alright. So GU. Alright, you don't even really need to go even to the monthly, right? But you say you wanted to look from the monthly. So alright, no problem. Alright, so based off of the monthly time frame, right? This is clearly in a bullish structure. You follow me? So how do we know that we're in a bullish structure right now? It's simple, right? Price came here, shift, retest, lower high right here, confirm the basic are trading for a downtrend, and then it continued down, right? And when it continued back up, notice that it broke this previous high. So the fact that it broke the previous high, then therefore the definition of a downtrend has been void. Because in order to be in a downtrend, price has to be making lower highs and lower lows. You follow me? So at this point we are officially in a bullish structure because it break the previous high of the downtrend. Alright, so I guess that answer that, right? Hold on. Alright, that answer that for that. On the daily, right? On the daily we are at a resistance level, right? So if you see here at the resistance level, I think I'd marked this up yesterday, the zones that I'm looking at. You have some form of respect right here, that roof right here, came here, and respect right here as well. Yeah, so we have this resistance right here. So now we have to be careful on how we go through this resistance at 1.24177, right? We have to be careful. We can't just look to continue to buy like that, right? So in order to scale it down a bit, now we need to assess support, supply and demand, yeah, at the 8-4 zone. So I'm gonna put some different lines for you, some different colors, right? Purple zone are representing the 8-4 zone, the red ones are representing the daily zones, right? Alright, so BAM, right within here, let me measure this here, right here, within here 72 pips. Nice little range, but what you don't want to do, as I said, that you always want clean range to trade in, yeah? So you want to just wait, You understand? So if price breaks above here, on any time frame, let me not say any time frame, the 15 minutes and above, if price breaks above here on the 15 minutes and above, then and close, all right? And what I'm saying, close, not just break above it, need to close, right? So if you go down to like the H1 or so on and price close above, let me bring it a little tighter. I think it's there about price close above here, then you have all of this free space now to play right here. Yeah, you're looking at 100 and there about 80 pip. Where did I pick up that from? I pick up that from off the daily, right? So after daily time frame, you have all of this free space to play with right here. You get me? So if you come back now to the 8-4, as I said, this right here is a cluster. So it's simple. I hope you guys are following up on the videos that I'm dropping, because I dropped some videos of how I trade live. You understand? Bro said the video kind of a little glitchy. Alright, thanks for that. I have to adjust it as I go along. Alright, so next week I know how it look when I go along. I think it have to do with the settings and so on, because the Streamlabs is a little bit more complicated than the whole. Streamlabs is just like plug and play, but with the Streamlabs, you have to be a little bit more deeper in the settings. So if it's glitching, that means I need to scale down the resolution. So I can probably adjust that next week. Alright, so thank you for that feedback. Alright, thank you for that feedback. So in here, you don't want to trade within this area. Alright, Patricia. So within 124084, 123385, you don't want to trade within this area. Alright, it's you want price to, like, if I go down to like the H1, you want price to break above it and the candle close, right? Or break below and the candle close. So if price break below and the candle close, like say on the 30 minutes or the 15 minutes close below, then you have all of this clean range to play with right here. So you'll be looking at let me see this range. You'll be looking at 120 pip range right there, and the above I says 180 pips. You get me? So you know the simple process, right? If price break above, right? If price break above here, you want it to retest the level, yeah, and create support. So here, these are upright V, right? These are all roof, and you want it to come back and create a floor, right? So how does a floor create? It's simple. Whenever price come back to this level, it's gonna come back with a red candle. So you want to see one red candle close, then you want to see a green candle close. Once you have a red candle close and a green candle close, meaning that it's ready to go bullish, that will confirm that price has created support. So once price has created support, then the next thing now is to look for your setup, and your setup now would be a bullish engulfing pattern that totally engulf these two candles. Once you have that bullish engulfing pattern and you wait for that to close, then the entry is going to be on the next candle. Alright, so that's the process. Yeah, how glitchy it is, bad, really bad. Like, give me 1 out of 10 how glitchy it is. Like 1 out of 10 how bad it be. Like 1 to 10, like how bad it really be. I don't even know if I can change this, like, while I'm on the stream. No, I can't change it while I'm on the stream. I have to do it off stream. Alright, thank you, Patricia. Alright, from 1 to 10, like how glitchy big guys. 3. Okay. Alright, fair enough. That means I just need to scale down the resolution a little bit. Alright, thanks guys. Thanks for the feedback. Alright, so that's what I'm looking at, GU. Any other question, Patricia, before I move on? No other question? Alright, so that's GU. Alright, so that's the value that we're looking at, GU. We just really want to trade out. So in here, in here is going to be your no trade zone, right? So in here, no trade zone. So bam, this is a no trade zone. Alright. In here is a no trade zone, right? So you don't want to make, place any trade within here. You get me? Alright, yeah, bro. Do make a screen record and send it to me on IG. Let me see what's good. Yeah, I would appreciate that. Manners and respect, eh? Alright. So let me see what's going on. Alright, but Patricia says about 3, so I guess that's not too bad. Each and every week that I'm coming on, I'm gonna like tweak the setting and adjust it until it get better and better. But long and short, I really want to use this software because as I realize it's more interactive. It have more features than the whole StreamYard. You get me? How do I get the watermark in the background? You're talking about the GBP USD. This that you're seeing right here, GBP USD. Be specific. So let me know. Alright, so in here is a no trade zone. Alright, so closure above here or closure below there. Alright. Question: are you guys watching the videos that I drop, like just demonstrating what I go through when I'm trading live and all of that? I drop like I think about 2 of them during the week. Those videos are really useful, right? Alright, so the GBP USD, it's simple. You just go here, settings, alright, and you go appearance and you select watermark, and you can select whatever color you want to put it. You get me? So if I wanted to like put it to green, bam, it come green or whatever. You get me? Setting, watermark, and yeah, basically that's it. So you go setting appearance and you select watermark. Alright, so that's it. Yeah, so the reason why I use the watermark on the screen is because I'm always teaching. So if you're like trading for yourself, you don't really like need it, but because I'm always teaching, I want people to see the pair that I'm on as well as the time frame. So it should appear on the time frame. Alright, that way you don't really have to ask, oh, what time frame you on or what pair you on. You understand? It just pop up like that. Alright, you're welcome. Alright, so moving on right now. In terms of the chat, tell me how the chat look in terms of the white writing. Would you want it black, or just give me some feedback on the stream as I go along, alright? So I can get you guys feedback and take it from there. Alright, so moving on right now. Let's go to Forex. Alright, so last week was a vibe, right? So if you guys were on the stream last week, remember that we said that we're looking for GJ to pull up, and if you look, it played out the entire range, right? So it played out the entire range, and we pick up all this from after the daily time frame. So that's a whopping 200 odd pips, and it continued to move up to even 400 pips. So GJ volatility was crazy last week, but you have to understand a thing now about volatility. Not because you get a lot of volatility last week doesn't mean it might happen this week. This week just might be a slow week, or the week might start slow and then it pick up fast. Yeah, so you guys have to be careful with that. Yeah. So let me start with GJ fresh. Right, but being that the chat is a little bit more interactive today, put in the chat which chart you want to see me mark up, right? And I get it done. So Patricia started with G, we'll look at GU. I'm gonna go on GJ, but put in the chat what you guys want to see me mark up, right? And we'll take it from there. So I'm gonna start back with GJ first, alright? Alright. So last week, so clear it off, I'm starting fresh, right? So last week we established that GJ was in an option, right? So GJ was in an uptrend making higher highs and higher lows, right? Higher highs and higher lows. So that's the uptrend structure. You get me? Making higher highs and higher lows, and here the uptrend structure was broken. Yeah, so this uptrend structure was broken and it came below here and to create a lower high, right? Underneath the previous trend, right? So we were looking for GJ to continue down within this free space right here. You follow me? So now that we have that established, right? Before I put this line, I want to remind you guys that support and resistance, I'm going to say it over and over. Support and resistance is not a line, right? It's a zone, right? So it's a zone, something like this. Let me show you guys. Support and resistance is a zone. The reason why I put the line, for those who are new to the stream, the reason why I put the line is for you to see the area on the chart that I'm looking at, yeah? Alright. So that's the reason why I put the line. Alright. Tell me if the white writing in the chat is cool for you guys, or would you want it black, or it's good as it is right now, right? Just let me know. It's a bomb. So support and resistance, right, or supply and demand, whatever you want to call it, is something like this. It's if you're trading by yourself, it's recommended that you use the rectangle box, right? So if I go down to like the H1 for argument's sake, right? If I go down to like the H1, notice that let me open it up. Notice how price is respecting an era. It's not respecting a line, right? Notice how price is respecting an era. You see that? Price is respecting an era. So what I do, I put the rectangular box on the higher time frame. That way, when I go down to the smaller time frame, I can see the area that price is respecting. So once again, support and resistance is not a line, it's a zone, right? It's not a line, it's a zone. So that's for those who are new to the live stream, yeah? So it's not a line, it's a zone. The reason why I put the line is for you on the stream to identify, because the rectangular tool doesn't have gonna show this on the side. So the reason why I put the line is so you can pick it up and say, oh, we are looking at the area at 160.916, but you should know that you should put your rectangular around the line. Alright? So we're looking at the area at 160.916, yeah? Alright. So bam. Looking here. So it's also Ricardo said he wanted to look at GJ, so we're vibing on GJ, right? So watch me now. Pay attention. Price came here. Roof. I'm failing to break through here. I remember that we're in a down. We come out of the uptrend structure, right? Remember it was the uptrend structure, and we come here now to make lower highs and lower, but it's failing to break back through. So this level is holding at 169.16. That level is holding, yeah? So you can do one out of two things, yeah? Let's go down to the H4. So we can pick up some other levels. Alright, let's see what's the best way to play this now. Let's see how price is reacting. I will say about here. We also have free space down to here. Alright, so follow me now. Alright? Follow me now. The way how GJ is situated right now, it's best for you to wait patiently, right? Because you see all of this cluster right here, I don't like all of this cluster right here. See all of this cluster right here? I don't like all of this cluster right here. Go back to the daily time frame, this cluster in space, right? I don't like how all of this cluster look, yeah? So here what you're gonna do now, Ricardo, yeah? You see at 150 59.203, yeah, you could wait till price come and break here, retest, give you a lower high, confirm the basic of trading for a downtrend, then you continue down. Why? Here, this range is not clean enough. Here is a little bit cleaner. You get me? Here is a little bit cleaner, but this within this range right here is not clean enough. You get me? So if price is gonna continue down in that downward trend manner, the fact that we saw it off the higher time frame that it's respecting that downward trend, yeah, what you want to do is that you want to wait till price break below here, yeah, and form resistance to continue down. So this range right here, let me check this range here. Woo, sheesh. This range is 330 pips, right? So a lot of move you can get 50 pips, 40 pips, 100 pips. A lot of move you can get by just sitting and waiting for price to come out of this range. So this range that you want price to come out of is 160 pips. As I said, because price can do anything within here, right? You saw it's choppy within here. So what you can do, you can set an alarm around this level, yeah, and wait for price to come down here. So that's the first option, because price is in a downtrend. So I want you to listen to me clear now. So if price is coming down, you want price to come down here and close. You want the candle to close at least on the H1, because we're coming down, right? Once price comes down here, you can go like the 15 minutes, and then you want to see a pullback, yeah. You want to see a pullback with green candles. So price is going to retrace, like you see price retracing here, green candles, yeah. And then now you want one candle to close right here, yeah. So you want one green candle to close with wicks at the top. Alright, so just follow it. I'm going to say this slowly so you can write it down, right? When price retrace up, you want one candle to close with a green candle at the top. Green candle, that bullish candle with a wick at the top. The wick at the top is going to show buyers exhaustion, and to show that sellers are trying to push the market down beneath this level right here. Once that first candle closes, you can do this on the 15 minutes or the 30 minutes, right? Once that first candle closes, you then need a second candle to close, right? So you need a second candle to close. You see, like you see what's happening right here? Green candle close and red candle. You want a red candle now to close also with a wick at the top, right? So green candle close with a wick at the top, red candle close with a wick at the top. At that point, that's the confirmation, that's the first confirmation you're looking for, that resistance has been formed, right? So that is how resistance is formed, and it's the opposite for when support is formed, yeah? So that's the first confirmation, yeah, that resistance has been formed. The next thing you're going to look for now is your setup. So you want resistance first, then your setup after. So what is your setup? You want to see a bearish engulfing pattern, right? A bearish engulfing pattern which totally engulf these two candles, right? Wick at the top, bearish engulfing pattern. As I said, this you're gonna do this on the 30 minutes or the 15 minutes, right? So this is confirmation 1, resistance forming. Confirmation 2, your setup forming with that bearish engulfing pattern. You must wait until the bearish engulfing pattern has been formed. And when I say form, I mean the candle must be closed. So if you do it on a 30 minutes, the 30 minutes candle must be closed. If you're doing it on the 15 minutes, the 15 minutes candle must be closed. So once you get that now, the next thing, once you close here, you probably close with a little wicker there above pullback. You're going to enter on the low of the candle, right? You're going to enter on the low of the candle, and this now is going to be your entry. You follow me? Alright, so this now is going to be your entry. You understand? So that is how you're going to enter and then look to continue down, right? Simple as that. You get that, Ricardo? So I'm going to go over the steps again. Wait for resistance to form. Wait for the setup to form and close with the bearish engulfing pattern. And after that, you're going to look for your entry. You see the wordings them different, right? So that's all you got to follow. on the flip side, right? On the flip side, what if price does something like this now, record, right? What if price does something like this, where it pushes above, right? Alright, so that's the first thing. But what if price does something like this now, record? What if it pushes above? Let me go down to the H1 so you could like see stuff better. Alright. What if price pushes above now, right? What if price does something like this and push above? All you're gonna do is wait for retracement, retest, creating a higher low, confirm the basic of trading for uptrend. Because remember, the basic of trading for uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows. Yeah. So if the basic of trading for uptrend is a series of higher highs and higher lows, then all you have to do, yeah, is just wait for support to form, and you're gonna do the opposite, right? Price is gonna retrace with some red candles like it do here, right? You want to see the, not at the top now, you want to see the wick at the bottom with the red candle. Then you want to see a green candle, wick at the bottom. Why you want to see the wick at the bottom now? Because this is going to show that you have sellers exhaustion and the buyers are coming in to push the market up. So once you see this candle close on the 15 minute, then this candle close on the 15 minute, the red one close, then the green one close on the 15 minute, then what you have right there is support being formed. That is confirmation number 1. And what is confirmation number 2? Simple. If you're trying to go down and we're waiting for a bearish engulfing pattern, then you're gonna wait for a bullish engulfing pattern, right? We cut the bottom, bullish engulfing pattern, totally engulfing these two candles. And remember, when I say confirmation, you have to wait until the candle is closed. So if you're on the 15 minutes, you have to wait till that 15 minute candle close. So once these three candles now lined up, 2 of your confirmation is done, then now you're going to take your entry, right? So you're going to take your entry above the highs of that candle closure, right? So your entry is now going to be something like this, right here, and then bam, stop loss beneath the previous candle, and you just look to continue up, right? So that is how you're going to enter, right? All right, you catch that vibe? So it's all about seeing where the candles are closing. It's simple as that. If you guys watch the live the live session that I dropped during the week, right? And it's so easy I get in the trade, easy. And I think the last one on Friday, I didn't win on Friday. I need you guys to watch the one that I dropped on Friday, right? I didn't win any trade that day, right? But I didn't really lose any money like that because the trades I got kicked out of like 2 pips, 3 pips thereabout, right? Because you have to manage risk aggressively as well. So you guys need to watch those videos as well, right? A lot of gems. I'll tell you guys, I'm dropping a lot of gems on the tube, right? So just share with a friend and let a friend understand, yeah? So record, you get all of those confirmation that we're waiting on now. So let's go again. In here, 159.203 to 169.16. In here is your no trade zone, right? No trade zone. And when I say no trade zone, no recorder, it means that you need to sit on your hands, right? It means you need to sit on your hands and be patient, right? Sit on your hands and be patient. Once price break out of these zones and start to give it a closure, the candles and confirmation, then you're going to look for your setup and take your trade, all right? So you have to be patient. You get me? All right. So just big up everybody on the live right now. Right, holding a vibe. Alright, so we had a request from Patricia for gold. Alright. So bam. Going through the list here. GJ, bam. Gonna look at gold now. Vibe, gold vibe. Gold vibe. Alright, so welcome to the live. If you're just joining, we're marking up some charts, we're holding a vibe, right? We're chilling. Like any any chart that you'd like to see me mark up, right? Just comment in the chat, right? And I'll try my very best to assist you, right? Just comment in the chat and I'll try my very best to assist you. Alright? So the last request we got was for gold. So let's just hold a vibe and see what's going on. Alright? So looking back, looking at gold right now, what am I seeing? Alright, I see here a zone right here. Alright. So let's start with that. I don't care what is even going on down here, right? I don't care what is even going on down here. I don't really care about what is going on too much up here as well. I'm just concerned about what is price is doing now, currently, right? So I always try to keep that clean chart. Alright. Red zones, daily, purple zones, 8-4, right? So bam. Simple as that. What we see in here, old floor, right? Old roof, and then we're forming a floor again, right? So if we had this roof, we had this floor right here, price went up after the floor has been formed. We're creating a floor right here, where price, it's showing that price has escaped now out of this zone. Alright, Patricia? So price has escaped out of this zone. We're no longer trading down here, right? We're no longer trading down here, right? Alright, thanks, bro. We're no longer trading down here, yeah? So gold is showing that it wants to trade, alright, up here, right? So unless it comes back down here, if it comes back down here now, I'm going to tell you what to do. But let's just focus on where it is currently, and I'm going to tell you what to do in case it comes back down here, right? Alright, so let's get rid of this. Bam, bam. Alright, so hope you understand that simple concept. The next year that price could go to somewhere about here, right? So bam. Nice zone, a 4,000 pip zone, nice zone, right? How did I pick up the zone? Simple. See the roof, right? That's how I pick up the zone, by looking to the left, right? So follow me now. I'd rather to catch price going up, right, Patricia? I'd rather to catch price going up. Yeah. Why? Because when I look to the left hand side, right, I have what you call clean range, right? So all of this right here is clean range. Clean range, right? A lot of free space right here, a lot of free traffic, right? Remember one of the thing in when you're trading, right? You don't want it. It's a rule that a lot of people don't know. You don't want to take trades in traffic areas. You should always take trade in free traffic, right? So remember that before you enter any trade, whether long term or short term, you want to understand if there's free traffic, right? So you come down now to the 8-4. What we have now? We have something like a flag forming, right? So we have a flag forming. Bam, we have the flag forming right there. And above here, we have free traffic. You see that? We have free traffic, a lot of clean range. You get me? So we have clean range up here. But notice down here now, if price to come down here, right? Here is not clean range. Here is not clean, right? You don't want to trade here. Here is a no trade zone, right? So bam. Put that there. I'm gonna break that down for you now, right? So by looking at the daily time frame, you saw where price has escaped, right? Price has escaped. You always should zoom in a chart, right? Price has escaped out of this zone down here, right? See? You see this overall cup structure right here? Price escaped that, and it's now looking to go to a higher range, right? So if you look here, just look at the chart. You see all of this right here is where price is trying to play in. You see, oh, up here looks so clean, right? price want to go up there and dirty it up now. If that makes sense, right? So up here is clean, price want to go up there and dirty it up right now, right? So go back now to the 8-4. So let me show you how you're going to play this. This is simple now, right? This is a textbook. This is a textbook trade now. This is a textbook trade and it's going to be so easy, right? Go from horizontal ray. Bam. 1932.400. I'm giving you the specific place as well. 1932.400. Patricia, 1932.400. Yeah. What you want is for price, yeah, to come up here. I would say like on the 15-minute or 30-minute time frame, right? Let's go down to the hour so we can see it better. Alright. This is the range now. Look at the range now, right? So this is the range. This is a no trade zone, right? This is a no trade zone. Yeah, no trade zone. That price is up there is a no trade zone. Alright. What you want is for price to come up here and close, right? You want a candle to close up there. You follow me? You want to see a bullish candle close up here, right? Once you get the bullish candle close up there, yeah, that will show that you now have volume in the market, right? So I'm gonna also give you the specific time. So when you're trading gold, you want to, or NP, you want to enter when there's volume in the market. So when do you have volume in the market now for gold? You have volume in the market in pre-London. You have volume in the market in pre-New York session, right? And then the New York Open and the London Open, that's when you have volume in the market. So gold volume in the market. So once you get the candle to close up here, then you know that you have some form of volume in the market, and now you're going to enter on momentum, right? So therefore, wait for this one to close. I did not say don't jump on the candle when you see it pushing out. No, you want to wait for it to close. Once it has been closed, then you're going to enter above the eyes, above the candle that has just been closed. You get me? You're going to enter on the highs on the candle that has just been closed, and then your stop loss is going to be below the previous candle lows, right? Why? Because price should be making higher highs and higher lows, right? And as price moves up, right, you need to manage your risk, right? You need to manage your risk. So I've done a couple of videos last week on how I trade live, how I manage my risk live, and all of that, and how I manage my risk aggressively. So you need to watch those videos, on those GU videos, and to see how I manage my risk aggressively and how I enter on these trades, right? So everything is transparent. It's transparent, guys, right? So that is this is the first option for gold, right? This is the first option for gold, and I'm more looking for it to continue up. So you want a closure above 1932.400. Once that candle close, you could do this on the 15 minutes or the 30 minutes. Once that candle close, right, then now you're gonna look. Let me see how the 30 minutes look. Then now you're gonna look for what you call again an entry above the closure. So you want the 30 minutes candle to close above here. Alright, simple as that. On the flip side now, so what if price does a continue up and it starts to drop now, right? What if it starts to drop now, Patricia? Alright, if it starts to drop and does a continue up there, because right now we are looking for it to continue up because price is making higher highs and higher lows. So it's in a bullish structure, right? So you can see clearly here that price is in a bullish structure. It's clear as day. Price is making higher highs and higher lows. See right here? Making higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. We're now bullish market. So we are looking to continue up with the trend of the bullish market. But what if now price does not respect that, right? Always look at structure now from the 8-4, right? So you're looking at structure from the 8-4. You don't want to just jump in and sell right here or anything like that, because price could just come here, fake out, and then push up back, right? So here is the previous low, right? So let's pay attention now, right? Here is the previous low, right? So this is the higher low, this is the previous low. How do you know that the definition of a uptrend has been formed? The uptrend is maintained by higher lows. A lot of people think that an uptrend is maintained by higher highs, but an uptrend is maintained by higher lows, right? These higher lows, right, is how an uptrend is maintained. It's like a stairs. It's like you walking up a stairs. You're supposed to be going higher and higher up the stairs, right? So uptrend is maintained by the higher lows, while a downtrend is maintained by the lower highs. You get me? So even though these two highs should be making higher highs, even though these two highs are the same level, right? Don't watch that, because the low, this low was not broken, and when this came down, this low was not broken. Then therefore we are still in an uptrend, not because it did create a higher high. It did break the low. So the fact that it did break the low, we are still in an uptrend, because the lows are what maintain an uptrend. So if an uptrend is not to be maintained, then therefore the lower low, right, the previous low, right, the previous low would have to be broken, right? So if you want to sell, right, then you would have to sell beneath 1900,672, because it's at this point, right, the definition for uptrend would have been void. You understand, Patricia? Right, so that's these are just simple steps, just following market structure, right? Simple step. And then now you could look to like come somewhere down here. You have all of this clean range can play. You can come to here, you can come to here, whatever you choose. You get me? So the same process now would repeat, right? The same process would repeat, where you want retest, the same thing that I just said before. You want resistance to form, coming back with the bullish candle close, then the red candle close with the wicks at the top, then you want the bearish engulfing pattern, and then you're going to enter on the closure of the bearish engulfing pattern to go down. So it's simple as that. Alright, so in a nutshell, you're going to take sells beneath 1900,672, right? Or you're going to take buys above 1932.400. Alright, Patricia, it's simple as that. And once again, the candles must close above the level or below the level before you look to take the trade. Alright, so vibe. So talk to me, guys. Any other chart that you guys want to look at? Alright? Any other chart that you guys want to look at before I jet? Remember, this is your live, right? It's not my live. It's your live. I know the period that I'm looking at, and I'm trading for the week. So I'm just trying to help you guys out. So just drop in the chat, right? Drop in the chat. Any period that you want to look at. Also, as you see above, ensure to follow me on Instagram. You can DM any question. I'm always there to answer. You know what I mean? Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. You know what I mean? But I'm mostly active on Instagram, right? So you can always DM any question or ask any question in the chat, right? So talk to me now, guys. Any other chart that you want to look at, right? Just let me know, yeah? Any other chart that you want to look at, yeah? All right, let's see. Let's hold back a vibe right here. See what's going on. Let's see if I have any more requests for any more charts. No. All right, let me just pick one and then just call it a day. AU. Tag goal. All right. Also, guys, the YouTube charts. All right, the YouTube chart. If you look at the YouTube charts that I put out in the week, I give like feedback and follow up on how the chart play out, how the markup went and all of that. And last week was a banger, and the week before was a banger, but I'm just putting out on the YouTube chart. right? GU, we started the live with GU. What's that, Roberta? We started the live with GU. Alright. So we're looking for GU to continue up if it breaks outside of the range. So we'll just recap that quickly. Alright. Started the live with GU. We look at GU. GU was the first thing. Alright, so between, you're looking for buys above 1.24084 and you're looking for sales beneath 1.23385, and the same thing. All you're gonna do is wait for the candle to close above here or below. Right, so we did GU already. Alright, so we're just closing out on AU now. Alright, AU is a pretty nice pair to trade for beginners. Right, it move at a reasonable pace. You get me? Move at a very reasonable pace that that can help a lot of people. You said green candle close with a wick at the top where the resistance form. Yes, that's what I said. That's what I said. Alright. AU. Alright, so if you're just joining the live, right? I'm streaming on a new software, right? So you have to be patient with me while I get the hang of the software. Yeah? So just be patient with me while I get a hang of the software, and I'm going to adjust the settings as I go along, right? Alright, AU. This is so simple now. Alright, so look at this now for AU. We have old floor, right? New roof. I say old floor, old roof. And what we want is some new floor, right? So once you have that new floor right there, what we have again? Once again now we have free space, right? So you have that free space, free traffic, right? Is it the same for the red candle or opposite? I know. I hear what you're trying to ask, Patricia, but yeah, I think you need to ask it a little bit more. What do you call it again? A little bit more specific. Alright, just ask it a little bit more specific, yeah? Alright, so bam, we have all this range now to play now for AU, right? 285 pips, you get me? So that is 285 pip range to play for AU. For range right here. And put that in purple because I know that's going to be an 8-4. Alright, so follow me now. So for AU, it's simple. Price is making higher highs and higher lows, right? So it's making higher highs and higher lows, right? So though you see price push down right here, it did break the low. So let me show you how price move in a trend, right? So when price makes a higher low, right, really on the chart it's not gonna be smooth like this, if you get what I'm saying. So whenever price makes a higher low, it does some form of like consolidating, then it moves up again, then it stops at the bus stop, right? Some form of consolidating, then it moves off again. Some form of consolidating, then it moves off again, right? So this little consolidating is what I call the bus stop, right? So you want to enter when price is making these little consolidations, so you can catch the bus moving to the next bus stop. You get me? So that is how price is moving right now, and that's how price move in general, right? In the Forex market. So notice that, see when it push up, right? Come back to me the high low, like a cluster, push up, the cluster, push up, cluster, push up, cluster. So looking for it now to push off again, right? So follow me now. let's go up here now, alright? We have all this free space that we pick up on the daily. You get me? Alright. I'm gonna answer the question on support and resistance when I'm through this, right? So you have, alright, I think this is a perfect. The fact that you asked the question, Patricia, let me show you right here, right? It's a perfect example. Once again, support and resistance is a era, not a zone, right? So let me show you right here. I'm gonna put the era for you. So Patricia, this is for you. Alright, so you can understand a bit, right? Follow me now. Because a lot of people don't know how simple it is, you know. You understand? If you go back to the daily now, Patricia, right? I'm going to kill two birds with one stone, right? So what I'm saying now for the uptrend is the same thing for the downtrend. So you just flip it around, right? If you go back to the daily, where you see the pattern, price is making higher highs and higher lows, right? Price is making higher highs and higher lows. But whenever price come back now to make the low right here, right? You cannot just enter and think it's going to continue up because it can break it and continue down. Support needs to be formed. So how do you know that support is formed? Alright, support is formed in a specific manner, like this. Pay attention now, Patricia. Price is going to come down now to the support area with red candles because it's retracing. Right? It's going to come down with red candle. Notice that you have the first candle close, right? So this is the first candle. So the confirmation number one, you have the first candle that is closed. So notice that this candle closed in red. So it has to close in red first, wick at the bottom. So the wick at the bottom is going to show that buyers are coming into the market to push price up, right? Buyers are coming in the market to push price up. You follow me? And then now you want a next candle to close beside it, which should be a green candle. So the red candle have to close first, then the green candle afterwards. You follow me? Red candle, then green candle afterwards. Yeah? So you have the red candle, then the green candle afterwards. Alright? So once you have that, you then have what you call support. So support has been formed. So this little area right here between the red and the green candle shows that support has been formed, and notice it has the wick at the bottom pushing price up, right? So if it was forming resistance, right, you see the green candle first, then the red candle afterwards with wick at the top showing that sellers is trying to have a lot of power pushing the market down. Alright, so it's simple as that. You get me? So as I said, whatever I'm saying here is a mirror image to when resistance is formed. So here support is formed, red candle, then green candle. The next thing you want to see is a bearish engulfing pattern, right? So here, even though this candle correction and not a bullish engulfing pattern, right? So even though this totally engulf these two, right? That candle totally engulf these two. This is still not the second confirmation because a bullish engulfing pattern should be closed with a bullish candle, right? So here now the whole process starts again. Red candle close, green candle close, and at this point now you have support forming again. And notice that when support is forming here again, the red candle close, green candle with the wicks at the bottom, right? Notice that the candles, right? Look at the low of the candles. It's making higher highs and higher lows, right? The lows is getting higher, right? This low is higher than this low, and it's higher than this low. You get me? So you could not enter this because that was not a bullish engulfing pattern. So here you're waiting on support to form again. So bam, support forms right here. So you totally ignore the first support that has been formed. You're looking at the support that is being formed now. Red candle close, right? Green candle close, right? Then now what's the second confirmation after that? You want a bearish engulfing pattern, right? So here, right here, you would enter right here now. Bam bam, you have what you call right here a bullish engulfing pattern now, right? Why is it a bullish engulfing pattern? Because notice that this candle, right, it totally engulfed and filled the wick of this candle, and it closed higher. Look at that high. That high was higher than the previous high. You get me? So this is the candle right here that you could enter on, right? So what do I mean enter on, right? So pay attention now. What do I mean enter on? So if this is the candle that you're going to enter on, then therefore you're going to take your entries, right, above the high. You're going to take your entry above the high, right, of this candle. So therefore your entry will be somewhere like here. So let me show you. Your entry will be here above the high of this bullish engulfing pattern. Next, your stop loss now is going to be below the low of the previous candle. Why? Because price should be making higher highs and higher lows, right? If price should be making higher highs and higher lows, yeah, then therefore if price come back and break this candle low, then therefore your entry is invalid, right? The whole buy movement is invalid, right? If you come back and break this low, right? So if you come back and break that low, your whole entry is invalid. You get me? So notice that price did not come back and break this candle low that you entered on, right? Though it did a little pullback and all of that, right? Notice that it still went up. But if I was entering on the lower time frame, like say 30 minutes, I'll be done getting my TP already, right? I'll be done getting the TP already. You understand? So you can take your entry like that on any time frame, but I suggest that you do it on the 15 minutes or 30 minutes thereabouts. You get me? So your entry could range something like this: 10 pips, get your 1 to 2, 20 pips, or something like that. Once you start going down to the lower time frame, Patricia, and you start to follow that simple process, you're gonna realize how easy a stop loss and how tight a stop loss can be by just following that simple rule. I don't know, you can follow the live. When did I drop that? Was it on Tuesday? I'm trying to remember if it's Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those days, Tuesday or Wednesday last week. It's called GU Live. Alright, so you should watch that, right? So if you watch that video, you're gonna see how tightly I enter the trade by waiting on support to form and just entering on the highs and the lows of the candle after the closure outside of the range, and where I'm not entering the trades and so on, where the no trade zones and so on, right? And also I dropped one on Friday where I didn't pick up a win, but I show you how I managed to risk them aggressively, right? So it's harder to explain when the charts are not moving live, right? Because one thing to explain the charts are dead, but was another thing to explain when the charts are moving live. So you have to watch those two videos as well, right? That's gonna help you out a lot. Alright, so let's go back up now to the 8-4 to complete AU. So for AU, right, we have this range between 698.24, 725.87, right? So what we want price to clear 698.24, right? So one price to clear 698.24, and we want it to do the same thing. Shift, retest, create a higher low, confirm the basic are trading for uptrend, and then we're gonna look to continue up in this free space right here. And the same thing that I just explained down here, gonna wait its support is formed, wait on the bullish engulfing pattern, and enter after your bullish engulfing pattern candle has been closed, right? So it's simple as that. So bam bam, your entry is gonna be somewhere around here, and then now you're gonna have all of this free space to play with. See, you're gonna have all of this free space to play with up here. Alright, So that is what we're looking at, AU. However, right here we are showing you where the lows are maintaining. See this? Lows maintaining, lows maintaining. If price comes and break this low, all you got to do is just wait on a retracement to confirm a lower high, right? At that right here on the uptrend would have been void. Shift retest confirming a lower high, confirming the basic are trading for a downtrend. You wait the resistance form and you just do the opposite and continue down in this free space here. Alright, it's simple as that, guys. Trust me. It's just really simple as that. You're gonna have all of this free space now to play, all of this clean range here. Yeah? But the first option is looking for a price to continue up because we're looking in an uptrend. Alright? We're in an uptrend. Alright? General question before I jet. Alright. General questions before I jet. Any quick questions before I jet? It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Any quick question before I go? Alright, so I guess that's it. Alright, so just big up everybody. You know what I mean? Thanks for being here. You understand? Follow me on Instagram. All social media, dreycosting, no little hyphen dots or anything like that. Beware of any other fake page out there. Follow me on the Instagram as I see in above, right? DM me any questions. You know what I mean? Just big up everybody. Alright, and thanks for being here. Until next week Sunday. When I come next week Sunday, I'll try my best to tweak and adjust the settings on the live to make the stream much more smoother. So just big up on yourself, and until next time, straight balling, no stalling. I'm out.